Hi guys, so I'm going to talk about the Miracle Grow Performance Organics all-purpose soil. And if you haven't yet, I have a ton of Miracle Grow videos about Miracle Grow products. This wasn't actually my choice to purchase. It was my husband. He just thought maybe I would like it, and I just dealt with it. I just used it anyway, just to kind of test it out. It's definitely, I would say better than the regular potting soil. However, it's very, I don't like it. It's very moisture retaining kind of soil. It's not as heavy as the moisture soil that they do have. That one is kind of more of a peaty moss kind of situation. This one is kind of their potting soil, the regular potting soil, but you're just kind of paying more for it. That's it. Yeah, all my social media accounts will be down in the description section. Where you can try this out will be in the description section as well. I hope you enjoy the rest of my review, that you're going to hit the like, the subscribe if you haven't yet, and of course the bell so you're notified every single time I do upload a new video. I gotta say, this is an okay soil. This particular one did not infest or add any infestations or did not bring any pests into my home. Their other ones did. This one, it did not. And it's, like I said, it's like a very, very slightly better of their all-purpose potting soil. Or their all-purpose like gardening soil, essentially, because I used this and I don't know, I wasn't wowed. The packaging is wonderful. I wasn't wowed at all. Like my current soil and the current mediums that I use are like my favorite. They wow me. They perform beautifully. I haven't had any issues with them versus the ones I've used with Miracle Grow. Like with Miracle Grow, it really is like a hit or a miss, or it's a gamble. And apparently someone has mentioned, I don't know how actual this is, they changed their policy and they don't really have a great system in regards to ensuring that there aren't really any pests in their soil. The accuracy of this, I don't really know, but there's a ton of this being circulating on plant groups on Facebook. So I'm just putting it out there. I don't really know how real that is. And the reason I didn't really even bother, because Miracle Grow really has very, very horrible customer service. They claim that you can text them and chat with them and call them and things like that. They're very rude on the phone. They were very rude on the chat until like the last times that I reached out to them, and they never responded to my texts. I think they blocked my number or something. I don't know. But they're not really great with the customer service. And that really pretty much tanked my relationship with their products. Ever since that happened, I haven't bought anything Miracle Grow anymore. And my husband is aware of that as well. And I'd rather go home with no soil than with Miracle Grow soil. That's it. I really don't like their company at all. I actually detest their company. I think they need to do better when it comes to customer service. If they have an issue, you know, like if a customer like me, like I was a customer for over 10 years, and the way they dealt with me was just really horrible. And so I feel like they need to improve that, because I think like they've been losing a ton of customers because their customer service isn't very good, and their products are starting to really be like, they're cutting corners. So it's not really as great as how it used to be. And I'm still battling with the fungus gnats infestation that they gave me. And that started in 2019. I would say like I would say mid, between April or June of 2019. That's when it started with me. And I'm still battling it today. So as much as possible, if you can find a different product that is not Miracle-Gro, go ahead and do that. I would say though, if you are a very Miracle-Gro person, because there are a ton of those, there are a ton of Miracle-Gro supporters, and there was even a few people that were really hating the fact that I mentioned Miracle-Gro doesn't really do great in this aspect. You could do a little bit better, and some people, never had what I had to experience and other people had to experience, which was negative reaction. You get a ton of like pests in your home, which is kind of hard to get rid of. And so those people are still very loyal Miracle-Gro customers. So I hope they stay loyal, but unfortunately, if you become someone like me and a lot of other people like me, you run away from it. If you are though a Miracle-Gro huge supporter, you've never tried this soil before, I actually recommend it. It is actually slightly better versus the other soil that they do have. Is it worth the money? If you are, again, it's up to you. But from my experience, it was okay. I didn't have any negative issue when it comes. My negative issue for me is I have an infestation now, because that was the negative issue I had with their other products. And there's a difference too, versus now I'm using different soil. There's a difference in regards to how much better my plants have grown and growing versus this particular soil and a different kind of soil that I'm using currently. So that's everything that I can think of. And I do fertilize and add supplements. That didn't really change. I just switched the brands and the supplements and everything else. I just used different brands now, and they just all mesh completely just better versus using everything Miracle-Gro, because that's what I used to do. Everything was Miracle-Gro. If Miracle-Gro didn't have it, there was a high chance I probably wouldn't have purchased that particular plant, because, excuse me, I was just a big loyalist. Anyway, if there's anything else, you got questions, comments, suggestions, or you want to share your experience, let me know down in the comment section. I love hearing from you guys all the time. Anything else, everything in the description box all the time, so do check that out. Anything else you want to talk about, plants, you want to talk about soil, you want to talk about pests, you want to talk about anything that has to do with gardening, let me know down in the comment section. I love hearing from you guys, and if I'm delayed, I apologize. However, I'm not notified, so it's not like I'm not blowing you off, just so you know. Thanks guys, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye.